How's it going, guys? My name is Jakefog and welcome back to episode number 37 of my Football Manager 2020 journey, here today with Leeds United. And today we've got a couple of tough games on our hands. We've got the Manchester United game away, which if you did miss the last episode, we were meant to play this after the Dortmund game, but unfortunately partway through the Dortmund game I had a crash dump. So I was under slightly limited time to record the episode, so I did end up just deciding that next episode I'll come back with the Man United game, then following up with Marseille in the Champions League. And also, if you did miss the last episode, we did get drawn our Champions League group, our first Champions League campaign of this series. We did draw Dortmund, Marseille and Anderlecht. We were actually the first seed. I think that's because we won the Europa League, but I'm still not 100% certain. We did get ourselves off to a fantastic start, beating Dortmund by 2-0. And then also Marseille won their game against Anderlecht, a game that they would have been expected to win in my opinion, but hopefully we can do the business against them at home. And also with regards to the current Premier League standings, all the early kickoffs have been, and before the early kickoffs, Man United were first and we were level on points with them in second place, but you can see now we've moved down to 4th and 6th position respectively. If we win, we will go top of the league, but it's going to be a tough game. It's never easy away at Old Trafford. So let's think about this team lineup. Unfortunately, Galeno did pick up an injury in the last episode. So what I'm going to do, a little bit of a risk. I'm going to start Garcia on the left-hand side. Obviously, he is naturally a striker. Just have a little look at him. The one Argentinian wonder kid that I signed over summer, but he's more than capable of playing left wing. I mean, he's got decent attributes for it. Playing as a wing, he's got good crossing, decent crossing, good dribbling, good first touch, relatively quick, good flair. So I think if required, he can do a job out here. Obviously, I'd like to utilise him as a striker because obviously that is where he's at his strongest. He's a very, very good player. But obviously he's very early into his Leeds career. But apart from that, I think I'm going to make one more change. You know what? I'm going to leave Alenya out there. He did well in the last game, grabbed a goal. So I think that's how I'm going to stick with the lineup. So it's Pavlenka in goal, Franceschi and Sistana at the back with Phillips just in front of him, Davies left wing back, Kelvin right wing back, Alenya and Soderberg in the middle, Garcia on the left, Mikic on the right, and Montagno up top. And just let's see if we can pull a result out of the bag today. I'd be happy with a point if I'm being honest, but at the same time, I'd love to take all 3 points. You can see a very strong Man United side, Wan-Bissaka, Sule, SMS, Sergej Milinkovic-Savic, I can't say his name, Sergej Milinkovic-Savic, Bruno Fernandes, Anthony Martial, Rashford, Dembele. They've got a fantastic team, but let's see if we can do the business. I know we're the underdogs here. They seem to like that one. Set the assistant instructions. And let's just jump straight into it. Hopefully we're in for a good season here, but we've had a slightly indifferent start if you have been watching the last couple of episodes, as Rashford has given them an early lead inside 4 minutes, and that's definitely not how we wanted to start off the game. Put us on the back foot immediately, going a goal down, but let's just hope that we can turn things round. But yeah, we've had an indifferent start. We've won 4, drawn 2, won 4, drawn 1, and lost 2. I can't remember who. Oh no, sorry, we've only lost 1 so far. But we are currently losing this game, which takes us to 2. And actually, to be fair, the indifferent start hasn't been quite indifferent because I lost the Watford game that I drew, and then when I replayed it, I ended up winning. So I got a little bit lucky there. It is safe to say, but I guess that's why. Can't do much when a crash dump comes in. But when Tanya's nicked the ball off the centre half, bearing down on goal, and De Gea is forced into a save and tips it round the post. The corner comes in, nothing comes of it. Davies on the ball now. Sistana finds Mikic on the right side. A good ball here could put them in danger, but it is dealt with. And Man United are able to clear. But 2 centre-backs on a booking for Manchester United. And as I say that, one of our centre-backs is now on a booking. But so far, we've not done bad. We've definitely held our own. We've got to throw it deep in Manchester United territory, but it's headed away. Rashford goes forward to Martial, and he takes it past Sistana. Inside to Bruno Fernandes, has a shot, and it just creeps over the crossbar, fortunately for us. But the speed of that breakaway is what I was trying to say was a little bit worrying. Show me something else in the second half. I'm not actually that too disappointed with how we've played, but see if I can just rile them up a little bit. Hopefully get the fire going in their belly. As Manchester United now building from the back. Interesting that they've got Jorginho now, but Bernat with it out on this left-hand side. He's got Söderberg to deal with, and a poor touch. Söderberg is able to slip in, but Bernat recovers, gets the ball back. Manchester United once again looking to play themselves out of danger. That's a long ball over the top. I think Martial was offside. I don't think he was offside. He was offside. God, roller coaster emotions right there. Jesus Christ, as Mikic is having a poor game out on the right hand side, obviously coming in for the injured Galeno, but that man now is on the ball, takes it past one, has a shot on goal, but De Gea deals with it relatively comfortably. And getting towards the 60-minute mark now, and I'm thinking of making some changes. Alena's not done a right lot, so let's get McCalmont on. Söderberg on a booking as well. Actually, let's just completely switch up our midfield too. I'm going to shout at them a little bit. Get creative. Oh, they're inspired by the feedback. So we've got a free kick here. Sistana out on the right-hand side. Goes to the right back. Kelvin. I can't remember what his name is. Sistana back on the ball now. Finds McCalmont, the man freshly off the bench, to the other man freshly off the bench. Bogus. Back to Phillips. Back to Sistana. Going all the way back to Pavlenka in goal. And there's a lot of space for these two players on this left-hand side. And he finds Davis, does Franceschi. He's got room to run. He's just been left alone to his own devices. He gets past another. Mikic at the far post. Mikic heads in the equaliser. Just been talking about how he's been having a fairly poor game. He's not been his usual self. And there we go. He comes up with the goods. His third goal already this season. Is he going to have a Galeno-esque season? I don't know, but a great run from Davis. Picks out Mikic to the far post, and a good header from what ended up being quite a tight angle, to be fair. But the ball ends up in the back of the net, and that is all that's important. And I'm also going to make one more change. The Garcia on the left wing experiment hasn't worked quite too well, so we'll get Helder Costa out there, a more natural left winger for these last 15 minutes. And I was going to shout, I was going to demand a bit more, but there's a highlight, so we'll see where the highlight goes. Bernat's got it out on the left-hand side for Manchester United. Plays it down the line to Rashford, who escapes his man, gets the ball in. Helder Costa's there to head it clear, but it falls to Olsen. Bergwijn. What on earth was that? What on earth was that? Oh my God. What? We're travelling about 2 miles an hour, just rolling towards Pavlenka. And he's just... What is that? What is that? For God's sake. Oh my God. I'm not happy about that at all. Make a couple of changes to the way that we're playing. Montagnu, no, don't want to click on your profile. I want to make you an advanced forward. And we're going to go more attacking for these last 5 minutes whilst we're behind. And I am now going to do that shout of demand more. Come on, 5 minutes of injury time. Can we snatch a late equaliser? It's not looking like we are, as time is gone. And ultimately, it's probably fair to say that it was a deserved win for Manchester United. But to concede a goal in that fashion, it just feels... just feels annoying more than anything else. We're the underdogs out there. You gave it your best. Good effort, lads. Can't ask for much more. And that leaves us in 6th position. Still in a very good spot, just 3 points behind the league leaders at this early stage. But anyway, I'll be back in just a moment for the Marseille game. And just like that, we are back again, ready to take on Marseille at home. A game that I definitely think that we should be winning. I'm going to make a few changes to the starting line. I'm going to get Iribarren and Bogus in the middle. Do I rest Phillips? No, I don't. I'll start Kenny at left centre-back, I think, today. And also, returning from injury, we do have Hickey. So I'll get him in for a little bit, give Kelvin a little bit of a rest. It's been non-stop for him since he came back. And I'm also going to get Helder Costa back on the left-hand side. But apart from that, I think I'm pretty happy with that lineup. So it's Pavlenka in goal, Kenny and Sistana at centre-back with Phillips just in front of them. Davis on the left, Hickey on the right, Iribarren and Bogus in the centre of midfield. Costa left wing, Mikic right wing, and Montagnu up top as the lone striker. Hickey's lacking in match fitness. That's absolutely fine. This is just to get him back out on the pitch, you know. I'm going to leave him at right wing back as well. I expect to win today. But yeah, obviously, normally with Hickey, I normally start him at right wing back, and then I'll play him at actual right back because he's not a natural at right wing back yet. But I think the best way to get him to learn how to play right wing back, now that he can play it a little bit, is to play him there. But obviously, if it all starts going pear-shaped, I will just drop him back a little bit. But hopefully we won't need to do that, as the first highlight is coming in 19 minutes into the game, and Kulu on the ball at the back. Lloris goes long. Alphonso Davies wins the header and Helder Costa is able to get onto it. He's through. Is he going to have a shot? Is he going to play it across goal? He has a shot and it's straight into Hugo Lloris's arms. A disappointing strike in the end, but that is the only bit of action in a relatively quiet half so far. First half an hour, and that is all we've seen as Helder Costa has now picked up a knock. And, that is far from ideal as Mikic takes the corner, plays it in, it's headed clear, but Kenny picks up the loose ball. He's got 2 men on him, and his only option really is to go all the way back to Pavlenka. Now I'm a little bit nervous, but he finds Bogus with ease. And now Bogus, what are you doing? What a save from Pavlenka. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. The highlight's actually continuing here as well. Bogus has got the ball in the middle, finds Davis out on this left-hand side. Are we going to turn defence into attack? The ball played in. Bogus, Mikic, Hickey. Oh, Hickey's so close to finding that near top corner, but he just blazes it over the bar. And just like that, half-time is already upon us. I'm just going to tell them I'm far from pleased with what I've seen. I mean, we've limited them to just 1 shot, but with our 10 shots, we found the target 5 times, but none of them have been particularly good, or at least what we've seen of them. But now Phillips is on the ball, bringing it forward, goes back to Kenny at centre-back, goes back to Phillips, who's going to drive forwards now. He's got 2 men out his right side. Hickey finds Bogus in the middle, Bogus hits it, and it just goes over the crossbar. We're having the opportunities, we're just not doing enough really to put them away as Phillips now takes free kick. Mikic finds himself in loads of space. The ball goes over everyone. The keeper's caught out in no man's land. And Fabrizio Mikic gets on the end of it and fires home his 2nd goal of the episode, his 4th goal of the season. Lloris just kind of watched the ball go past him. That's a fantastic left-footed volley as well from Mikic. You love to see it. And with that being said, I think I'm going to take off Helder Costa. Don't want to risk him getting any more injured than he is. Don't want to have another injury to deal with. We've had enough already this season. As Mikic's free kick to Iribarren at the far post, and it is headed just wide. But straight from that, got the Marseille goal kick. Finds Zappacosta on his right side. That's a great tackle from Garcia, but Zappacosta keeps hold of the ball. Now Rongier back to Nkulu, out to Amavi on the left-hand side. But Mikic is quickly onto him. That's a fantastic bit of work from Mikic to wing the ball back, and he's got pace to run. Now can he beat his man, or can he find a man in the middle? Iribarren heads it over the crossbar. But that is what we like to see. Hard work, quickly turning over possessions. I'm going to take out Hickey. And quickly getting the ball upfield. You love to see it. There's just 10 minutes left in this game as we hold a 1-0 lead. Marseille have barely had a sniff at goal. As Montano on the ball now finds Garcia. Goes across to Mikic, his fellow Argentinian, and Mikic, he's the only person that seems to be able to score goals for me in this episode. His 3rd goal of the episode, his 5th goal of the season, and he's had a fantastic start to the season, really giving Galeno a run for his money on that right-hand side. So just watch that again in 3D. Great ball across from Garcia, proving that he can in fact play on the left wing. Mikic rises above and heads it back across goal into the back of Hugo Lloris's net. And 2-0. We will take that, but there is a highlight straight from kickoff. It'll be interesting to see. Is it going to be for Marseille, or are we going to turn over possession and quickly counter? There's a lot of players, by the way, out for Marseille on the pitch right now that are not particularly fit, as Bogus nips in with a great interception. Can he find Montano through the middle? He can. Montano, can he take it past? He goes wide, goes out to Kelvin. Mikic, can he get his hat-trick? That's the real question. Goes back out to Kelvin. And Phillips on the edge of the box. Bogus, Mikic for the hat-trick. Oh, tries to sneak it in at that near post, but Lloris is wise to it. Dives and makes the save, and the corner comes in, and it is headed over by Alphonso Davies. But just 4 minutes of injury time. Surely that is the game wrapped up for us. So corner comes in. It's headed clear, but Kene picks it up on the edge of the box. Goes across to Phillips. Out left to Alphonso Davies. Can he find a man in the middle? He cannot, but VAR has come into play. It's a push, and surely Mikic is going to step up to take this for the hat-trick. He is indeed, as Mikic stands over the ball on the penalty spot. Come on, Mikic. Steps up, and what on earth is that? Oh, God. Well, fortunately, that wasn't important, and that is full time, and a great 2-0 victory, a comfortable 2-0 victory.
and that leaves us top of the group. I'm very happy with the result and the way that you played. Obviously, Marseille won their first game to then go and beat them is fantastic for the standards of the group. Helder Costa out for 1 to 2 days with a bruised shin. 2.32 million. Oh, Hickey. Still very awkward in his new position. Aaron Hickey should be given match experience playing as a right wing back to advance his training. What was I saying at the start of this episode? I am a genius. But no, you received 2.32 million. How are our finances looking, by the way? Let's go have a little look at that. £112 million in the bank. We have got money to spend. You love to see it. Mikic on form. The question is, can Anderlecht get a result against German giants Borussia Dortmund as we advanced forwards? Oh, they've got a draw out of it. So that leaves our group in a very interesting place, I think, if I can have a little look at the... Can I look at the stages? Can I look at the standings? So with 2 games played apiece, we are currently 5 points in the qualification zone, which is absolutely fantastic. You love to see it. Obviously, still got 2 games against Anderlecht, by far and away the weakest side in this group. So if we can win both of them, we put ourselves in a very good position. With regards to playing Anderlecht, with the next episode, I'll probably show the second leg of our second game against Anderlecht in the group. Obviously, we play them in just 1 game's time, or we play them after Everton, and then we've got a couple games in the league, and then we'll play them again. This, I think, because the fact that the World Cup is in November/December, has meant that all of these Champions League games have come really, really quickly. Normally you have your Champions League game, then you have another one for 2 weeks. But at the moment they're every single week, and I'm enjoying it so far. 2 wins out of 2, 4 goals scored, none conceded. You love to see it, but yeah, I'll be back for that Anderlecht game there. And, potentially we could qualify in that game, depending if other results go our way in the other matches. But anyway, that is where I'm going to finish off today's episode. As always, thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed, please do be sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new around here, and I'll catch you in the next episode.